Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be rescaping this nano tank that houses a group of Parosphromenous, also known as Licorice Gouramis, and let me explain. Over the past few weeks, I've noticed the males flaring at each other quite a bit. Then they started to flare at the females as well. More recently though, none of the males have been coming out to eat, except one. This could mean two things. Either they have unfortunately passed away, or they have found their partners, got freaky and made babies, and the males are doing his fatherly duty of guarding the eggs at the moment. Another reason for the rescape is the algae problem. As you can see, it's all over the plants. Wood, moss, rocks, basically everywhere. And I just cleaned it the day before too. I think the best solution is to reset the tank and give it a fresh start. So let's dive in. To start, I am first going to drain and save about 60 to 70% of the water in a bucket. And I am not going to siphon any of the substrate, and also trying to keep the water as clean as possible at this moment. This way I could reuse the water that the fish are already used to. That way it would greatly reduce the chances of shocking the fish. It is almost like I am doing a 30% water change instead of 100%. I am also going to cover the outflow side of the pipe with some filter floss, as I am showing here, just to filter the water as I am siphoning it out. Alright, the water has been drained. Now I will move on to carefully remove the plants and the hardscapes. Now I am going to move on to siphon out as much of the sand and the leaf litter as possible. At the same time, it will reduce the water level and make catching the fish much easier. Time to catch the fishes. There are 4 ember tetras and 8 Parosphromenous in here. I am hoping all of them are there, especially the male Parosphromenous. I am also keeping my eye out for any Parosphromenous fries too. Alright, the tank has been cleaned. Time to escape the tank. I have here some wood branches that I have collected from a local park, that I have boiled beforehand to remove any potential pollutants. Inside here are the lava rocks and sand from the previous scape. And these are the driftwood that also in the previous scape. So for this tank, I was thinking of going for a simpler scape. So I was thinking of the thin wood branches coming in from the 2 sides of the tank, and placing the driftwood at the bottom, trying to make it look like a fallen tree trunk in a river, and using the lava rocks to build up some height around the driftwood, to cover up some of the negative spaces, and make it look more filled in. Because I want to avoid using stem plants this time. My guess is that algae problem might come back, as I am going to be putting in botanicals later on. And the botanicals are going to break down and release nutrients over time. So it would be the best to use just epiphytes so that I can remove it and clean, if there is a need to. As for the substrate, I am only going to use sand. No aquasoil like the last setup. So the nutrients level will be limited, means lesser chance of algae. Since I am not going to use stem plants this time, there is no need for aquasoil. Now the hardscape is done. Let's fill it up. I am filling it with the old water we saved just now, and topping it up with fresh water later. Here I added some thicker wood branches in the front, to create the sense of depth. Here I am adding some cooled catappa tannin water which I have boiled. Parosphromenus likes extremely acidic water. Time to add the plants. I have already added some Java ferns as you can see. Then, I am adding some Bulbitis hutiloshi. Then Anubias glabra variegated. Then Buse Falandra. And now, let's see the final result. Oh, and if you are wondering, I was right. There were fries. They are already old enough to eat baby brine shrimps. My guess is that they are about 2 weeks old now. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This is my first video, so do let me know if you guys have any idea to improve the video in the comments below, smiley face. Thank you.